Hello my dear viewers, welcome back to my channel Rights Sood Captures. Today's topic is fundamental rights. So let us begin. Fundamental rights, they have been enlisted in the part 3 of our Indian Constitution. They are the basic rights of the citizens of the nation. So these are the rights which are very necessary for all around development of a person. They guarantee civil liberty for enabling all the Indians to live in peace and harmony. So these fundamental rights, which are very necessary for the development of a person, they give certain liberties, certain freedoms to the person so that he can live very peacefully and in harmony with other citizens of the country. They are independent of age, gender, caste, creed, and religion. So, while giving fundamental rights to the citizens, no discrimination is done against anyone on the basis of age, gender, caste, creed, or religion. They can be freely exercised by all the citizens of the country. So, you can be of any age, you can be a teenager, you can be young, you can be a senior citizen, you may be a male or a female, you may belong to any caste, you may belong to any religion, whether you may be a Hindu, Sikh, Muslim, or a Christian. No discrimination is done on the basis of these things while giving fundamental rights to the citizens of the country. Means all the citizens are given these rights equally. Violation of these rights results in punishment as prescribed in the Indian Penal Code. If suppose anyone violates these rights, means if you are deprived of these rights by anyone, you can take the help of judiciary so that you can get back your fundamental rights. IPC, Indian Penal Code, gives punishment to the persons who violates the fundamental rights of other persons. In case of any external aggression, means suppose if any foreign country attacks your country, if any foreign country attacks India, the fundamental rights may be suspended except a few of them. In that case, our constitution may suspend some of the fundamental rights. Means during that duration, fundamental rights will not be given to the citizen. Why? Why is this done? It's done because it helps in maintaining a balance between freedom and social control. Keeping in view the security of our country, these rights may be suspended during any external aggression. Now, let us study which are the fundamental rights which are enjoyed by all the Indian citizens. So, first fundamental right is right to equality. Article 14 to Article 18 of the Indian Constitution gives Indian citizens the right to equality. Means all the citizens are equal before law. No discrimination is done on the basis of religion, caste, race, gender, or place of birth. All the Indians are treated equally by the Indian government and the law. This is applicable to all the fields, education and employment. Means everyone is equal before the eyes of the law. Constitution gives right to equality to each and every citizen. The weaker and the backward sections of the society, like scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, and the backward classes, they are provided equality of status by the law. We should not and we cannot discriminate against anybody on the basis of the caste also. So, this is the right to equality. Everyone is treated equally as per our constitution. So, the next right is right to freedom. Article 19 to Article 22 guarantees the right to freedom. Next is right to freedom. Democracy is synonymous with freedom, means democracy has the same meaning as the word freedom. Our constitution guarantees the following freedoms. So, in our constitution, Article 19 to Article 22 gives us the right to freedom. So, we enjoy certain freedoms in India. First is freedom of speech and expression. While living in India, we have the freedom to freely express our views. We live in a democratic country, so we can very freely criticize the wrong policies of any government without any fear. Which means we have been given the right to express ourselves freely. Next is freedom to form unions. While living in India, we are free to form any of the unions, whether political, social, economic, cultural, or any kind of unions. We can be a member of any of the unions and we can also form any unions. Next is freedom of movement in the country. We are free to move in any part of the India very freely without any restrictions. No restrictions are put on us while giving this right to freedom of movement. Next is freedom to reside anywhere in the country. We are very free to live anywhere in the country without any discrimination. We have full freedom, we have full liberty. We can live and settle in any part of the country. Though there are some exceptions, like in the state of Himachal Pradesh, though we can reside there, but we cannot buy our own property in Himachal. Likewise, in Jammu Kashmir also, we can't buy our property. Next is freedom to practice any profession. We are fully free to earn our means of livelihood. We are free to practice any profession, whatever we like. We can become a teacher, a doctor, an engineer, or whatever you wish to be without any discrimination. We have been given the full liberty. Next, we must exercise our right to freedom very carefully. Our freedom must not cause disturbance or problems to others, and our speech must not hurt anyone. See, when we have been given the freedoms, it's our duty that we have to exercise these rights very carefully. Our freedom should not cause any problem for others. While enjoying our freedoms, we have to take care of our duties also, and our speech should not hurt anyone. Whatever we say, whatever we express, it should not hurt the sentiments of the other people. Moving further, next right is right to freedom of religion. So, Article 25 to 28 of Indian Constitution gives us the right to follow any religion. India is a land of cultural diversity and many religions are practiced here. As we all know, India has lot of different cultures and so many religions are practiced here. In our country, there are many religions, and being a secular country, there is no state religion. Means India is a secular country. India has no state religion. Every citizen is free to follow any of the religions, whatever he wishes. All the citizens of India are free to practice their religions. No individual or community can be forcefully made to follow a religion. We are living in a secular country and we are fully independent. Whatever religion we wish to follow, we can easily follow that particular religion. We can practice that religion. We can also propagate that religion. We can also propagate any of the religious practices. See, our constitution gives us the right to freedom of religion. Proceeding further, the next right is right against exploitation, and Article 23 to 24 gives us this right. No individual can buy or sell human beings as well as any form of forced labor. Means in our country, selling or buying of human beings is not allowed. It's strictly prohibited by law, and we cannot force anyone to work with us forcefully. Employing of children below the age of 14, that is, child labor, is a punishable act. In our country, children below the age of 14 years are not allowed to work. Our constitution strictly prohibits that child labor, and no child can be employed in any of the work who is below 14 years of age. Moreover, no one can be exploited on the basis of minority, gender, religion, or caste. Suppose any religion in our country is in minority, means the number of the people of that particular religion are less, so we cannot discriminate against anyone that you belong to a minority community, so you will not be given so and so rights. Or on the basis of gender, you are a male, you will be given more rights, and you are a female, you won't be given more rights. Or on the basis of religion, we can't discriminate against anyone. And on the basis of caste also, the same thing implies. Means this right gives us the right against exploitation. We can't exploit any individual on the basis of these things. Next is cultural and educational rights. Article 29 and 30 gives us cultural and educational rights. See, we find people following different religions and speaking different languages in India. India is a vast country, and we are proud of its varied and rich cultural heritage. People belonging to different cultures and speaking different languages live in India. All of them are entitled to develop and preserve their culture. All the citizens are fully free to develop and protect their culture. They can do all the activities which are required for them for preserving and for the proper development of their cultural heritage. People of different communities can set up their cultural and educational institutions. We also see different communities, schools, and educational institutions in our country. Like there are convent schools which are run by the Christian people. There are the schools belonging to Hindus, Sikhs, and Muslims as well. Our government encourages and helps in the development of these cultural activities without favoring any particular community. Indian government is fully free, and it always motivates the development of varied cultural and educational institutions. Next is the right to constitutional remedies. So, Article 32 includes this right to constitutional remedies. Our Constitution protects our fundamental rights by giving us the right to constitutional remedies. Means all the rights which we have discussed above, these rights are protected by this particular right, which is right to constitutional remedies. Means if any of the above rights have been violated by the Constitution, we can get back those rights with the help of this right, which is right to constitutional remedies. Even the government cannot violate our fundamental rights. See, the fundamental rights which have been enshrined in Indian Constitution cannot be violated even by our government. If someone does so, the citizen of India can file a lawsuit against the violator in the court of justice and seek legal help. If anyone deprives us of our fundamental rights, we can knock the doors of judiciary and get back our rights. We can take legal help. The court can issue an order to uphold our fundamental rights. The court ensures that all the citizens get their fundamental rights. See, the new right, that is right to education, it has been included under Article 21A in Indian Constitution, and this right guarantees that all the children of India who are from 6 to 14 years of age are given free and compulsory education. All the citizens have the right to get educated. So, this was all about fundamental rights. Thank you. Hope you have enjoyed the lecture.